Will, how was your weekend? Oh, my 4th of July weekend was pretty great. You know, spent some time with my family, lit up some legit fireworks and stuff. And then when it comes to, you know, spending time with the family and then dropping your son off, and then some bullshit like this happens.
Motherfucker, 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 motherfucker.
That's motherfucker. Yeah, all right, come say that shit to my face, motherfucker. 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 This is what it looks like when you have someone who is being manipulated by a manipulator. And this manipulative person also thinks that they're fucking slick and smart and circle talks. And also, you know what fucking word salad is? This dude said, oh, Mr. Big Words, because I guess big words hurts his ego a little bit when I fucking say things to his fucking wife. Where he's like, oh, this is my wife. I really don't give a shit who she is. This is my fucking son's mother. So first of all, you can need to stay in your motherfucking lane. Because when I'm talking to a son mother about some shit that she's not fucking doing based on the court stuff, and she tries to come at me on some bullshit, and you want to step in, and when I try to explain it to you, when you, first of all, when this dude come to my house on some bullshit, and I'm calling him out, and then at the end, you say, I don't care. The words. This is why when I teach people anger management, oh yeah, me calling this dude a motherfucker, there are justified reasons for cops, once again, had to shoot somebody. They don't want to. I'm quite sure they don't want to. I ain't talking about the shit that's going on out there. There's times that some people wanted to punch somebody in the face, justifiably. Quite sure they didn't want to have to punch that person in the face. It wasn't on their top of the mind when they woke up in the morning like, who's the person I'm going to punch in the face today? But when you got antagonistic fucking assholes who are very childish and narcissistic, and I'm not just using that word like, oh, he's always using narcissist. If you don't know what that shit is, everyone has narcissistic tendencies. But when you're dealing with a narcissist, not everyone is a fucking narcissist. But when you're dealing with assholes, especially when you think you're a fucking some superhero cop prick coming to people's house and like you the fucking deputy in town, bro, you out of state, first of all, and you ain't saying shit over here, and you pulling out paperwork and you on the red, like the top mid lines. You didn't even finish the whole thing. If you listen to the video, my mother also had to straighten his ass out, my father too. So, bro, listen, this is what bad co-parenting looks like. When you have not just one childish motherfucker, two childish motherfuckers. And so many good fathers out here get fucked up by dumbass women. And I'm just going to say it. I don't give a shit. This is the realest Instagram out here. I have never once put myself out here and lied to you. This is why I said only abusers, liars, rapists, and people who just love to take advantage of people want you to be silent. I have never once put anything out here that was fake. I cut a little bit of words out of that because I didn't want Instagram to block me. And there's a lot of people who also sent the real video too. That was just the ending, like the quarter of the dumb stuff that this dude was saying. Dummy. These dudes was in court talking shit where I called them out before. They claimed that the house was vacant, but this dude lives in New York, where my son is now, that they lied on top of lies, saying that the house is vacant. He also lives with his parents, who said that he was buying the house from his parents, but that he also didn't do that shit because his parents still live with him. But the house is vacant. And she goes, yeah, the house is vacant and it's ready to move in. How do you live in a vacant house? I called his ass out. So this dude changes the words and says, oh, the house wasn't vacant. It was being remodeled. My wife was in the court with me. She heard this dude say that. She's over there feeding Preston. She looks and goes, I say, Bobby, you were there. You heard both of them saying how the house is vacant. Vacant means no one is living there. How do you live in a vacant house? Mister, you want to go and fabricate a bunch of lies in the court to make yourself look good, but when I call your ass out on that, you don't like it. Listen. I am trying my best to watch myself like I did there. I'm trying to watch myself right now by even saying words that can be like, hell he's saying stuff? Because they stalk my fucking Instagram. You think I wasn't gonna put this shit out there? So before some shit jump off and I sit here, once again, talking to the authorities about that. And if y'all don't know what it's like dealing with authorities when some shit's jumping off and you got fucking harassment going on, cops really don't do shit. This is why people go missing. This is why females get hurt. This is why other people end up getting ass kicked, are killed, or go missing. I love a lot of police officers. I'm friends with a lot of them. But all they do, they're just reporters. When some shit jump off, all they're there is just to document what the fuck happened. Most of the time, they can come and try to say little things here and there, but by the time they come, when the cops show up, it's always too late. There could have been a bunch of shit going on, so you know what I'm doing? I'm putting this shit out there. Because these people are trying to make me look like something I'm not. And my son's mother's mother also made a bunch of fucking lies up as well. She's one of them, saying that I jumped in her damn face. Well, both my parents there and my sister was there. Told her husband, and God knows who else she told. Making it so, oh, I'm so scared you was in my face. I never once got in her face. She got in my face the one time at my parents' house, and I called her out, Mrs. Oh, you were arguing when I was calling her my son's mother out on some other bullshit. She barges in the room, all hot and crazy. Then she tried to flip and say that I was getting all hot and crazy when I was talking like how I'm trying to talk in the video. But this is way beyond the point. I'm already hot. And I'm trying to be calm, trying to talk to this asshole who was told by the cops not to talk to me. Now you coming up to me talking to me, motherfucker? Do you not listen in this motherfucker? Okay? Called the cops on me when they said in the courtroom, trying to make it seem like I never reached out to talk to him. That father's gonna be the one to reach out to talk to him. When I try to call this dude about him mentioning about whooping my fucking son, and also all sorts of other shit about God's not real, all this other stuff, this dude, first of all, didn't want to fucking hear. It's been 2 years of shit that I want to say to him, right? 2 years of shit that they just wash under. That's what happened with a lot of people who abuse you. They just want you to just act like what they did never fucking happened. And you just always bring up the past. But yet again, they keep doing the same shit. Hence, this motherfucker called the cops on me. Said that I'm texting him and calling him. I've never once fucking called you. This is the funny part, right? I gave you messages because I was supposed to reach out to you. I'm like, great, court documented. I'm going to say some shit to you. Started saying stuff to him. Motherfucker didn't like it. Called the cops. Cop called me, told me to stop texting him and calling him. I'm like, I never once called you. It was about maybe 2 weeks later, maybe not even, when I was calling my son's mother out and some other bullshit again. This jackass calls me. You called the cops on me, and now you think you can call my ass when the cops tell me not to contact you, and you think that your stupid ass can fucking call me now? Really? Really? This is how fucking dumb this dude is. So when I went and got a police report on him, filed, documented everything. They called him and said, do not contact me at all. And he was also, I talked to the officer, said, if he's saying things to you, then just block him. You guys just don't need to talk to each other and just pretty much keep your distance. Here he is yesterday talking shit about what happened on Friday. I can post that one too. Pretty much I was calling my son's mother out because she decided to put him in summer camp. I was supposed to get him 4 weeks out of the summer. I don't know when my wife is going to be here. I work during the day. She has to be here. So we don't have a set schedule. So pretty much when it comes to co-parenting, we need to figure some shit out. She puts him in the fucking after school program. Didn't tell me. She's supposed to tell me. That's court documented, right? And her reason is she paid for it. So he's going. So pretty much he's not going to be spending time with his father. When I asked him to stay to this Wednesday before they leave to spend some time with his brother and Bobby before they leave. Her reason is he is in summer camp and she paid for it, which she's supposed to be telling me. She already hold me contempt for some bullshit. She's paying for shit and trying to make it look like, you never helped me. You never fucking tell me. And then she tries to claim it on her taxes and then gives me the paperwork way after. We already going to court for this. She's doing it again. Called her out about that. So this dude feels the need to come over and start talking shit. But I once again started calling him out on this fucking bogus bullshit. So that's what that shit's all about. And that's why that shit is out there. So if some shit jump off, y'all know what the fuck is going on out here. There's a lot of other people who have a lot of the messages, everything. Because when it comes to dealing with the words, just crazy ass people and dealing with just simple principles. And some people who justifiably need their fucking ass whooped. People were shocked the first time they came to my house, and I didn't fucking light them up. I ain't talking about like boom, bang, pow. I'm talking about like, bro, you talking shit right now about some shit. I welcomed you, shook your hand. You can hear the video. I've been wanting to talk to you for a long ass time, bro. Pretty much, I'm like, I've been wanting to talk to you for the longest time, coming to hear about that fucking whooping. Now you popping up at my house trying to hear what's going on. Really? 45 minutes, y'all. This is just a little quick pick, a video of some shit. So when Willie Fleeting knows, says he knows. When Willie Fleeting says he knows what he's talking about when it comes to dealing with fucking narcissists, and it comes to co-parenting and dealing with fucking assholes. I'm just gonna say, I don't give a shit if this gets me in trouble. This is what abusers want you to do. They don't want you to talk about it. The courts really ain't gonna do shit about it. By the time shit already happens, it's too late. I'm not just talking about my case. I know a fuckload of cases out there where I put shit out there. You would be surprised how many people are blowing up my Instagram right now with their shit that they deal with because of their crazy ass baby mama or their crazy ass baby father, and also other parties getting involved in some shit that they don't need to be getting involved in. And then people wonder why shit happens on the news. Question that. Don't go, oh, that's crazy how that person got shot or this happened. Question, did they do something? First, I'm not justifying anyone getting hurt. Don't misunderstand what I'm saying. But when some shit happens, if a tree falls down and it looks like it was cut, don't just think that shit fell by itself. Some people want you to do some crazy shit. This is why my phone's always running. Always running. You heard the ending of that? This dude was talking crazy. Wife heard the whole thing, about to pull the tape at the gas station. Never once lied to y'all here. Never once. That's what this is. This is me protecting my damn self. They hate my Instagram because of this. I've gone to court because of my Instagram because of this. Trying to mess up my words to make it framey, to make it sound like something with her fucking lawyer. Wasting my damn time going to court trying to explain myself because you took that the wrong way. That's why I said feelings are fact. Just because you feel some type of way doesn't mean that's factual. The whole thing behind that, there's a whole psychopathy behind that. But you got this same person stalking my gram and try to get me in trouble just for telling the truth because you want to be an asshole? And your mother? Y'all just think y'all attacking me. And now the whole world can see. I ain't never lied to y'all out here. Yeah, I see exactly what it is. I see exactly what it is. I've been helping a lot of people for a lot of reasons. And like how everybody's saying, like, damn, dude, you a good dude. I'm just trying to be a straight up father. And here you got this guy thinking that he's like the ultimate dad when you're really just a loser, bro. You don't need to get involved in this shit. You really don't have my son's best interest, because if you did, your ass would have moved to Connecticut and my son would be in New York, where he's losing the benefits of having a real father who don't smoke, don't drink, and who's actually really out here helping people. Mister, if you can't hear his comment saying like, oh, why don't you wear some clothes that fit you? You couldn't hear it. I didn't hear it. My wife told me. Why don't you wear some clothes that fit you? That's the best dig you got, bro. That's the best dig you got. And y'all wonder how I do it. By the grace of God, they want me to do something dumb. This is me protecting my damn self. You thought this wasn't gonna pop up? It's out there. I got more stuff than that. And it's already out there in a lot of hands. So if some shit jump off, documented by police officers too, documented. So this is for those out here who are dealing with the same shit. Freedom of speech. Freedom of speech. Am I getting in trouble for this? Y'all send this shit to somebody. Freedom of fucking speech. Fucking assholes.